are some things that you might have went through? Is like, damn, like this is it's tough. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this. Whether it's on the court, whether it's off the court, maybe it's in school, maybe just in life in general. What were some things that you kind of went through? Was like, bro, this is tough. It's just tough here.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it got to be like losing. Um, like losing a lot of like close games where it's like in the Ivy League, we don't really have that many weekday games. We really play on the weekends in conference. So it's like we'll play a Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday game. And it's like there's been weekends where we lost, both games by 2 or 3 points. And it's just like, and every game matters in the Ivy League because only the top four teams make it to the postseason. And it's just like every game matters. And that could just take a toll on you mentally, man, especially if you have like an off game or something like that, and you got to wait a whole nother week to play. So dealing with that, where it's just like, um, you know, moving on to the next play, not worried about, the next game, not too worried about the night before. I'll say that just the mental headspace of college basketball could be a lot. Dealing with that, school, making sure you got, especially at an Ivy League school, making sure your work is done. You might have a test on Monday right before the game, like right the day after the game, and you got to worried about that. And yeah, but it's all manageable. It really, it gets really stressful, and it can impact, everything else. So just being mature about how you go about the day to day process of college, in season, and even out of season, but in season where it's like you got to move on to the next game. Just keep the same process, just trying to keep getting better, and having the right attitude about everything. Where it's like you're not soaking in practice the next day, where when you have a bad game or and you lose, the energy got to even raise. And I had to learn that going through college, where it's like you care so much where you can really be affected about what can happen in the past. But just having the next play mentality and the next thing to focus on is really what I had to adjust to in college, the most.